Hello, here's the market update for July 2026. Just a bit of a recap. What do we want from investments? Well, we want a better chance of positive returns and less risk. Now, number one golden rule, only buy good value. And what is good value? When the PE ratio is 15 or less. And 15 or less means less risk and more potential. And right now, the PE ratio's over 20. This is the Australian share market for the last 12 months, basically going sideways. Recently we changed the index from the All Ordinaries to the ASX 300 because I couldn't get all the data that I wanted on the All Ordinaries, and the ASX is the closest. I compared them and there's not much difference. The All Ordinaries is 500 biggest, and we're still using the PE of 15 as a target. So right now the target for PE, the ASX 300 is 8,700. We need it to drop to 6,300 to be good value. And the market temperature right now is there. This is hot when we buy, down here is less hot. Fear factor, bit nervous, but not too nervous. This is interest rates. You can see in the short term interest rates may rise a little bit, but then the banks think that they will fall. This is no guarantee, but they get it right 80% of the time, so fingers crossed. Australia, the earnings growth in Australia is 16%. What that means is the earnings that companies expect in the next 12 months is 16% more than their earnings for the past 12 months. In the US it's 18, and in the world it's 17, and all that indicates that the people running these biggest companies in the world think that the conditions are going to be pretty good in the next 12 months. These figures here normally sit around 5%, so that's very high. Value adjusted risk reward ratio. Currently we're holding portfolios of 30% in shares or less, or shares and property, and the defensive side of things about 70%. And that gives us a potential reward of around 7 versus a potential risk of -3. And the thing we're keen about here is the relationship between these two, the ratio, and that's more than 2 times that, which is not a bad place to be. In the US, the share market PE ratio is 27, which is very high. Around the world, it's 22, which is very high when we want an average of 15. And my prediction, markets will go up or down or sideways. I cannot predict what markets will do. I can say they're poor value and we want good value. So in summary, Australian market is poor value, US poor value, and globally poor value. And from a portfolio, one of our portfolios where there's 30% in shares and property, we're expecting, with the investments we've got, potential reward of 7 and potential risk of -3. This is all based on historical averages. Is a general advice warning. It's simple version. It's galvanized. This presentation is for information purposes only. It's reasonably accurate. Some poetic license has been taken to a small degree, but only for explanation purposes, to make it easier to understand. Get advice before doing anything. And the next one's the official one. If you want to read through that, you can. Just pause the video and read through it. Otherwise, thank you and have a great day.